Hi everyone, how are you? Let's see. Diamond, you can post your question. Let me add you to the list of. Okay. All right. So let's see if this guy. Let me just see. Give us some insight on this guy that was parked in the SUV. What's insight on the guy that's parked outside the SUV? The Judgment, the Eight of Wands, the Magician. You know what's weird? I don't think it was him. I feel like somebody was observing someone else though. I'm getting like this person could have been observing someone that's closer by. Yeah, I don't think it was S. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's him. I'm not getting his energy here. Um yeah, but I feel like whoever this was watching someone else. Um so it's like, yeah, there's someone. I don't know if someone is watching their family from afar. It is a man. It is a man, and I don't know if he's going through a split with his family because there's a family. There's family here. Show me more. Mhm. Show me this magician. I want to see more on it. The Empress in the reverse. Yeah, the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Whoever this is, so I am not getting that it was him at all. Um, Yeah, I don't think this was. I don't think this was related to you, to be honest. Like, I don't see the connection here. When it comes to you, it feels very separate. Like it's. Well, I will say I do feel like S watches you, but this particular situation was not it. This is someone that's actually split from like their wife, kids, uh, and I feel like they're watch like they were that far, like far enough to where they can still observe. So I don't know if like there's other houses there where you're at, or what, but it does feel like this was not really related to you or connect. This person doesn't feel connected to you, and I'm just gonna clarify. This was not related to Diamond, correct? Is what you're saying? The Two of Wands. Somebody is observing here. I just don't think this. It doesn't feel like this was related to you though. Yeah, I don't feel like this was related to you. This, whoever this is, someone has set boundaries with them and has completely like cut them off. Um, and it does feel like a husband and wife situation to me. Um, and it feels like a very toxic connection, like a little bit, I wouldn't say dangerous, but yeah, it's other houses around. Yeah, I feel like it's someone that was watching someone else. I don't feel like there was, yeah, I don't feel like it was us. Let me just make sure. Was this us? The Nine of Wands is a no for me. One more. With the Two of Wands in the reverse. So no, I don't think it was related to you. And I do, like I said, I feel like he watches you, but I don't feel like he will be that close. Like, I feel like when S watches you, it's close enough, but not where he's going to be bold enough to, like, park right outside or something like that. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. He says, yeah, that makes sense to me. And I say that too because I feel like the person has like binoculars. So you have to be at a certain distance. Oh yeah, you're seeing, yeah. But he's never parked like right out front, right? Hi everyone that's coming in. Read the pinned message for a chance to win a free reading. He was sit at the stop sign that's right in front. Not like that in front. Yeah, that's because I was like, I didn't feel like him when I was reading it, but then the cards kind of confirmed it. It feels like an unrelated thing. You're welcome. And I put your name down for the raffle if more people come in or not. I'm like, people probably at dinner, but it's not that I don't celebrate Easter, but I don't. This year we didn't really do anything. Like my mom cooked, but we didn't really. My parents never played into this whole. We're not gonna ever go to church, but then on Easter Sunday we're gonna suddenly go to church. Like they never played with. I don't know. They never played that role. So, and I'm cool with that because it does feel a little hypocritical. Now they'll tell us like if we want to go to church, we can go, but I mean they believe in God too. It's just, yeah, they never were the type to be like, oh, it's Easter Sunday, we have to go to church. Did you know KL almost lost the role of Selena to 17-year-old Danielle Canastra? Danielle was Abraham's first choice, as he said she closely resembled Selena and had the same laugh. Abraham was rooting for Danielle. He wanted to give a chance to someone who wasn't already in the entertainment business. Ultimately, it was Danielle's age and inexperience that kept her from landing the role of a lifetime. Hi, who else is in here? All right, you can post, Diamond. What the fuck is that? A general? All right, got it. Hi, Varsity. How are you? All right, I'm waiting for Diamond. So I'm waiting for Diamond. The Fool is here. The Queen of Pentacles. All right. The Five of Pentacles. The Page of Swords. The Emperor. I feel like you have someone new. There's like someone new coming in, but it does feel like after a time period of you being on your own. So to me, this feels like, yeah, it's like after you take a leap of faith and you're by yourself. So this could be like well into, like, let's say you do finalize, like, go through with your divorce. It feels like that's when this person is going to come in, because I see you, there's going to be a period of time where you're going to be alone before this new person comes in. Like there's going to be no, like, you may also be feeling a bit left out in the cold, because it feels like singlehood is here for a long period of time. Now, I can't give you a timing on that. I'm trying to get one from Spirit, but it's like, yeah, like they're saying, like, before this Emperor comes in, like someone new, because it is a new beginning. It's a brand new person, someone you probably don't even know yet. There has to be a time of, like, of aloneness. Show me the Five of Pentacles. but it is about a new beginning because the Fool is here. So it's like once you decide, like you do take that leap of faith, and you are in more your like you gain your power back, like of being more like the more grounded. I feel like there will be a time period where you will be alone, but like it's meant to bring in clarity, like that. It's meant to bring in like a new phase. It's meant to bring in your awakening, your enlightenment. I feel like this person will be observing you for a little while before they come through, because I do have the Page of Swords. Yeah, look, the page, you got the Two of Wands with the Hangman. So they'll be observing you for a while before they come through with like showing interest, is what I'm getting. Show me the Emperor. You could be meeting this person while you're out. Um, but I do feel like this person will come in with some type of commitment, long-term commitment. It does feel like something that's stable. And I don't feel like they have any baggage. I just want to confirm. The Page of Pentacles. All right. Any young children? No, I think his children, if he does have kids. This person has kids, but they're showing up as older already. Like they have their own life, is what I'm getting. So I feel like you do have someone new coming in, but it feels like they're not coming in until a time period of being alone. And they are going to take action and work hard towards the connection, is what I'm getting. Is it the guy she dreamt about? I just want to see. Is it the guy she dreamt about? The Justice card is here. I'm going to say it's a maybe. I'm getting yeah, I'm getting a maybe. Like even with the Four Cups, the Star, and the Hierophant, it feels almost like they're showing you what the possibilities are, like when it comes to like a new partner. Um so it may not quite be that person, if that makes sense. But it could be someone that's similar. It feels like they're kind of showing you what the possibilities could be. Hi everyone that's coming in, guys. Like the stream and make sure you guys are reading the pin message. Yeah, I feel like with the Star and the Hierophant, to me that's like spiritual. So your dream could have been spiritual. So again, it's like a resemblance of what's your possibilities are. Yeah, because it feels more spiritual. You're welcome. Oh my God, not his private. What was it, small? It was huge. Oh my God, that's funny. Jess is working. Yeah, she works Sundays. I watched this guy on YouTube that he points out these like crazy ass things about some Disney movies, and I'm just like, I don't know if I believe it or not, but it's interesting. Hi, Divinely Protected. I just got a donation, but I don't know who it's from. Okay, Alina, let me know when you donate. All right, Q, you could don't. I mean, you could post your question. Hmm. And then was good. All right, let's see. How will things go with Q's person? They've been since August of last year. They got serious in January. Currently living together. All right, let's see. What's hmm. Hi, Jess. Jess, you'll be right after Q. Well, no, first is Alina. I gotta double check Zelle. Anyways, I'll double check Zelle when I'm done with Q. We have the Emperor. Make sure you guys are reading the pinned message on for a chance to win a free reading. So far, only one person has done it. So, yeah. The world card. So I see you guys kind of like things going basically how they've been going. I'm seeing because the world card for me it feels like the energy it's not changing for better or for worse. It's kind of staying consistent. So I do see consistent energy here. I still see movement like you guys progressing, but it does feel like it's gonna be consistent, okay? I would say if any of you is feeling bored, you guys gotta spice it up or something. And I'm not saying spice it up like in the bedroom. I'm just saying, like in general, maybe changing the routine. I don't know if you guys are getting into a routine where that's why things feel like kind of like staying the same. Yeah, the Two of Wands is here. So to me, the Two of Wands is all about planning, like making plans, like changing the routine, having more fun, not being so serious. Um, this could also be making plans to travel. Yeah, for me, I feel like there's gonna be I want to say some plans to travel in the near future. Like even if you don't see that now, I do feel like there will be, even if it's like a small quick getaway. I'm seeing like 3 to 4 days. It does feel like that's something that's needed right now. I don't know if it's you or your partner that's wanting to travel, but I'm seeing that. I'm also seeing like things paying off. So if you guys have been like all like the work that you guys are putting into the connection is going to start paying off. You'll start to get more rewards from it. I have the Four of Pentacles with the Magician. For me, this feels like using your willpower, determination. Again, I'm seeing like a need for more communication and the wants and needs. That may be something that's like not showing up yet in the physical world, but somebody could be holding this in like internally. um you have the Sun and one more. The Queen of Cups. I'm getting the need to have more fun. Um there's a need to have more fun, to like not be so serious. Like I feel like you guys may start entering a phase in the connection where things feel like where all we're doing is working, and Spirit saying like it's time to like enjoy each other's company. And you have the King and Queen of Cups here, with the Chariot. So I do see progress. I'm sorry, the Wheel of Fortune. I do see progress. I know the chariot. Look, yeah, I'm like, I know I saw the Chariot, so it did flip. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot, I do feel like there's gonna be more movement, more progress. Like you guys, yeah, like there's still happiness here. So that's what I'm getting. I feel like there's a need to like switch things up. Also, like I said, there is a message here of like maybe traveling, making plans to travel. So that is what I have for you. All right, let me check Zelle, and thank you so much. All right, let me go to Zelle. Yeah, Alina, I know you posted. Please don't spam. Like I said, after Q, I'm gonna check Zelle. So just give me a second. All right, so Amira, you can post your question, and then Jess, you're after her. So you Loki forgot it was. I know. I feel like you're welcome. Thank you. Um, I mean, I don't really celebrate in the sense of like, yeah, like I was saying, like I don't go to church all the time, so I'm not gonna just be like, oh, it's Easter Sunday, let me go to church. Like I'm not that person. Not, and I believe in God 1,000%, but I'm just saying, the churches be packed today with people that have never been. Just you still working? Diamond had asked for you. Diamond was like, "It's just egg hunting or hunting eggs." I was like, "No, she's working." You done for the day? Because I'm not a devout Christian. I just said it. Oh yeah, yeah. I just put the bunny. So yeah, I'm not a person that like. And my nephew was with his dad this year, so we didn't make any plans. All right, so people just call me Amira. How does Wally currently consciously feel about me? All right, let's see. What are his current feelings? How are you currently feeling about her? And by the way, guys, I did add first person channeled readings, and just could tell y'all. How did you feel about it, Just? By the way, guys, read the pin message, and in order to know how to enter to win a free reading. How does Wally? What are his current? How is he currently consciously feeling about Amira? All right, we have the Four of Wands. If you guys have not been talking, then I feel like he's thinking about coming through with some type of communication with the Eight of Cups and the Temperance. I Have you guys been talking? Just let me know that, because it feels like there's some distance here. So I feel like he does think about coming towards you. I do feel like he feels joy when he thinks of you. He feels happiness. He feels like free in a sense. I'm also getting that um I don't get channels much, but that was a good reading too. I was like, oh my god. So with the Temperance too, I feel like he wants to heal this I don't know if he like walked away or decided to like leave things behind, but I do feel like we haven't been in. Yeah, I feel like he wants to heal the connection with the Temperance there. He's taking his time to come towards you. The Knight of Pentacles is in the reverse. I'm gonna say that during this time, he's using self-discipline to not come towards you. So this feels to me like he is getting in his head, and look, as I say that, the devil comes out. He's getting in his head with like negative thoughts. There's like a bit of like shallowness here. Um, but there's also attachment and temptation. I got the Sun here. He wants things to be more happy with you guys. Like he wants that, again, bringing back the harmony, like a rebirth, a new beginning. Tell me more. The Wheel of Fortune. The Chariot. Yeah, I'm getting progress. It's crazy because he's not showing a lot of feelings. What he's showing is what he's thinking about. Like he's thinking about coming towards you again, taking action, speaking to you, sending you a message. There's a sense of freedom and excitement here. So even if he has been trapped in his mind, he's gonna come out of that. Yeah, the High Priestess. I feel like he's gonna try to follow his intuition when it comes to you, and I feel like he may express how he's been feeling. Um, the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. Did he cut off communication? Because I'm seeing regret. Regret of holding back. Like, if he was holding back, he wasn't investing too much. He has regrets now that he didn't do that. What is the outcome here? Oh, the Nine of Cups in the reverse. See, this guy has, he internally, I'm going to say, he's lacking happiness, confidence. He's lacking, like, there's a lot of dissatisfaction here. The Knight of Wands is here. I feel like he's gonna still be able to come towards you, like, but this is the thing. I do feel his energy is gonna be up and down. I feel like he is suppressing his emotions and feelings, even though there is regret here. Show me more, Spirit. The Five of Pentacles. He's feeling left out in the cold. What are you gonna do about it? The Ace of Swords in the reverse. This is a very odd energy with him. And it could be because you have him blocked, but I see him wanting to communicate but being unable to communicate. So there's a bit of confusion. Also frustration, chaos, like a lot. It feels like he's rethinking things though, like of how he handled things. Like he's, if he has noticed that you blocked him, which I feel like he has, he knows that, how do you say that? He knows that he deserved it and whatnot. That's why I blocked him. Yeah, yeah. So it's like he knows, he's recognizing it. I want to say, like, give it time. I don't know how long it's been, but he's like in this very pessimistic energy. But I feel like he's gonna find a way. He'll find a way. I think that right now he's having a hard time getting out of his head, but eventually he will, because he wants to reunite back with you. Like he wants to, like you feel like home to him. So that's what I have for you. That didn't come through in the reading, but like I said, he's kind of holding back emotions. So I told you everything that came out. Like as far as romantic feelings, I didn't see. I'm not gonna say that he doesn't, but that didn't show up in the reading. He's like in his head right now. The main thing that came up for him is like wanting to take action towards you. For me, that feels like you only want to take action towards someone when you have certain feelings for them. I hope that makes sense. But he's feeling defeated right now too. All right, so that is for Amira. So Jess, you are next. You can post when you're ready. I washed my hair today. I might have to change my shampoo because my scalp is like flaky. Happy Easter, IJ. Happy Easter, everyone. Oh my God, Jess, your fucking channel reading yesterday was crazy. So there were my parents and neighbors on Saturday. How will it go? Okay. Oh, by the way, earlier, just I thought of you, and I saw a purple bird. So, yo, I really love your breasts. I want to see them. Mm, the world. I feel like you're gonna get a lot of attention from your parents and your neighbors. The Five of Pentacles. You may also feel a little disconnected. Like maybe you're feeling like, I don't know why. I feel like you're gonna feel like I should be doing this with people like my age. Tell me more. Like some conversations you may feel a little left out in. Okay, like you're like, yeah, I should be around people my age. No, that sounds fun, Jess. The Two of Swords. I think that this is motivating you to want to go out with a crowd that's more for you. That's more like in like I said in your age range. The Two of Swords, I do feel like it's gonna open up your like senses. Um, show me. Look, what did I say? It's gonna be like you're gonna feel good. I feel like you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna get a lot of attention, but at the same time, you're like, some of these conversations are like old people conversations. It's time for me to get my friends, but it is gonna be a good time. You have the Ten of Pentacles, so this feels like family. Like you're gonna enjoy the time, and it almost feels healing, to be honest. Gotcha, I did. Oh shoot, not the whole card coming out. But I have the deck. The Knight of Cups. Ooh, I think you're gonna have a cute waiter, or there's gonna be someone that catches your eye while you're out. I want to see. Show me this who. The Seven of Wands. Yeah, I feel like someone's gonna catch your eye, but you're kind of like in this energy. This is weird. This feels like you are there, but you're not really paying attention. And I feel like you may have someone that's like staring at you, looking at you, and you're just there, like not even noticing. And then by the time you notice, it's like the guy's like walking out the door or something. Yeah, because you're not really looking, like you're not paying attention. Overall, it does feel like a good time. I think it's gonna motivate you to want to go out more with like your crowd. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna start planting seeds when it comes to like friendships, like friend circles, and like going out more, having a good time. And you have the Queen of Wands, um, at the bottom, so it feels like you're gonna be feeling really confident. Like I said in the beginning, I feel like you're gonna be getting a lot of the attention in general, but then when conversations go to things that you really don't care about, that's when you're gonna be like, yeah, I kind of wish I just I need to start going out with friends. So that's what I'm getting. I be the same way. Guys, make sure you read the pin message, like the stream. There is a chance for you guys to win a free reading. I only have 3 people out of like 10 people that's been here. Black Widow. Alright, Black Widow, you can post. And thank you, Jess. You wouldn't? That's for a mini, right? Okay. How did Elvis feel about the Two of Swords? The Two of Cups? The Hangman? The Page of Wands in reverse? Um, I'm saying I feel like he feels stuck. Like there's a stalemate here. Like he's at like it feels like he's at a crossroad on what to do next when it comes to the connection. Does he have feelings for you? Yes. There's mutual feelings here. There's mutual interest here. There's mutual love. But I am seeing him resisting some type of change here. Show me this Hangman in the reverse. Yeah, the Seven of Cups. I will say you have him thinking and trying to figure out what to do next. There could be some wishful thinking here too. He's trying to search for a direction because he does not have it. There's lack of direction here. I'm going to say when it comes to like how he's feeling, I'm getting delays. Like he's going to delay things. So he's like thinking through what he wants to do next when it comes to this connection. The Five of Pentacles, the Fool. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? The Eight of Wands. I do feel like this conversation is not over. It's like there's unfinished business. And I feel like once he gets his thoughts in order and once he figures out what he wants, like which direction to go, he will communicate it, whether it's going left or going right. He will communicate it with you. He wants to be clear and he wants to be honest with you. But for now, I see him kind of being in a carefree energy where he's like, I got to think about this stuff, but I'm not going to do it right now. So there is a bit of like stagnant energy. Anything else and how he's feeling? He will communicate with you though. The Hermit, the Four Cups, the Ten of Wands. I feel that he feels burdened with this Ten of Wands. He feels burdened, and I feel like with the Hermit being here, it does feel like things are going to be stuck. Even if he's communicating with you, he may not address things right now. He's contemplating and reevaluating. He is feeling a bit disconnected. So that's what I'm getting. I feel like there's unfinished business. Oh shit, Jesse doing a Lenormand? Alright, let's see. What are the good things coming towards Black Widow in the next 2 months? Good things coming towards Black Widow in the next 2 months. Okay. Alright, we have the Devil, the Tower. Oh, this is good. I mean, I know you're like the devil in the tower. So I feel like any negative thoughts or like trapment of, keeping yourself trapped in, negative cycles, you're going to come out of that. Like a tower is here, which is going to bring you back to like being level headed, back to feeling good. Um, Let me see what card just flipped. Yeah, the Eight of Wands. Shit. It did flip out this way. It felt landed that way. I'm taking it upright. So for me, this feels like this could be your manifestations. Like I feel like any limiting beliefs that you have will come to an end. Any limiting beliefs that you have when it comes to money, when it comes to love, when it comes to life in general, that's coming to an end, and you have some manifestations coming your way. So like whatever you've been putting out to the universe, you're receiving it. And I'd like to say, whether it's good or bad, you're going to be receiving it back. So like now is a good time to get your thoughts in order, which I feel like you will. There's going to be a change in your mindset. Okay. The Empress is in the reverse. Why is that? The Magician. Oh, I feel like they're telling you to embody more of a magician energy rather than the Empress. Sometimes the Empress keeps you on a soft energy, and I say that myself. Like I like to be seen, no lie. When it comes to business, I like to come out as the Emperor. um I'm doing a 7-day mental diet this week. I'm focusing on my manifestation, listening to subliminal and rampages. Yeah, so good, because I feel like start off with 7 days is a good way to discipline yourself, but just remember mental dieting is a lifestyle. And I know, like, I say that because I could be this, I'm the same way. I'm human, like, y'all. I find myself going into, like, negative thoughts and, like, always, but I know, too, that in my awareness that I am the creator of my reality. So any decisions that are happening are because of me. Whatever I'm seeing in the 3D is from my own previous thoughts. So just know that what you're dealing with now, um, what you're dealing with now, your it's your past thoughts. It's old news. What's the difference between Empress and the Magician? Um, I mean, there's a total difference. I mean, the Empress is the Empress. She births things. She's the creator of life. I mean, you can look up the definitions because there's so much that could go to it, right? So she's, the mother. She's like above the queens, right? Where the magician, he's more of literally the alchemist, the one that creates magic. He's also about like communication, but he's like all four kings in one. If that makes, like, he has all the power that all the four, like each king has their specific powers, right? He has all four of them. Where the empress, she's the head honcho of the queens is how I could say it. But just like the emperor is the head honcho of the kings. But the magician is just all the kings in one, like all of their power in one. So like he can create whatever he wants, even though she births life. She births, I feel like, more sometimes in the sense of like, but he's the alchemist. So literally the magician. He is about manifestation, but he's more than manifestation. Yeah, he's not just about manifestations. He's more than that. That's why I said look up the definitions, because there's so much more to these cards. That's why I tell people all the time, don't think you know tarot. Stop trying to read. Either I'm going to read or you're going to read, because there's people that will try to interpret the cards, but there's people don't really know. There's so much more to these cards. It's not just, they're not boxed into one thing, and it all depends on the reading. That's why I'm an intuitive reader. Like, I listen to my spirits when I read. I don't go too much by the cards. So good things coming your way. I feel like, yeah, your manifestations will start coming in, and you have two cards, just like the Eight of Wands. A lot of people don't know that this is a manifestation card too. No, you need to look it up. Yeah, I feel like you're definitely, I mean, you're there, but that's not all they are. Yeah. The Three of Wands is also a card of your manifestations coming in. How they say it though, like how I learned this card was all the things that you've been putting out, like your ships start rolling in. So I'm getting what I'm getting a lot. If you've been doing spiritual work or like spells, or however you've been manifesting, like you're gonna start seeing the fruits of that come in. I just still want to see why that Empress is in the reverse. I feel like with the Empress being in the reverse, there needs to be some type of balance between spirituality and practicality. So just remember that you can't be too much into the spiritual world and not enough into the physical world, and vice versa. Is what I'm getting from that energy. Yeah, they have a ton of meanings, but like I said, when I'm reading tarot, I go by what my spirit's saying. That's why I don't get readings from a lot of people, because I don't like people that just read tarot. Like, I need to know that you're picking up on other shit. I like me a clairvoyant reader or claircognizance, or however they want to word it. People that have their clair abilities, yeah. The Five of Cups, I feel like you're gonna be letting go, yeah, of like past resentments. With the Five of Cups, is like you're letting go of the past resentments. And I also see with the Page of Swords, you may start learning some new things within the next 2 months. The Nine of Swords is here, so it does feel a little like, again, I just see you letting go of past resentments or past hurts or past delays. Hi Ashley, how are you? So that's what I'm getting. I do see some communication coming in for you that could bring you some information when it comes to business. Like, you know how, like, if you, how I could put it, because it feels like something. All right, so like I have been saying, I shared this story yesterday. I want to go to this is my year to go to comedy shows, right? I want to go to comedy shows. That's, concerts and comedy shows. I'm not really, I mean, if I go on a trip, I go on a trip, but if I don't, I don't. But I want to do comedy shows. And if I'm not mistaken, I think IJ was the one that sent me this comedian that's local. And I started following her, and she's like funny. I don't follow a lot of people, but I follow her, and she's hilarious. And then like a few weeks later, she posts that she's doing a stand up show, and we went and we had, so like like I feel like it's like whatever you've been putting, even if and that was a small thought. It wasn't something I sat there and dwelled on it. Like, I want to go into, it literally was just a thought. And then, you know, the universe just, you know, conspired to make that happen. So it's like little things like that that you may have thought only once or twice that are going to start to come to fruition for you, that you're going to be like, oh shit, I forgot that I even said that. I forgot that I said that until I was literally at the show, and I was like, oh my God, like, so that's why I always say, like, we're manifesting all the time. I don't know why people think that we're not manifesting. You're manifesting right now. Whatever you're thinking of or whatever you're put effort, we're manifesting all day, every day. I know people don't get that, but we are. Because our thoughts are what creates, and the less resistance you have towards something, the easier it like comes to fruition. So that is what I have for you, Black Widow. So yeah, I feel like little things like that. Look, you got the Nine of Cups. Again, this is another card of blessings coming in. A wish is coming true. All right, IJ, if you are here, you can post. And just for anyone that's here, make sure you guys do not read the pin message. And that's how I know, because there's a chance to win a free mini reading, and nobody has gone to the description except for 3 people. And actually, one of them is only one person, which is Diamond, was the one that read without me even mentioning it. That's how I know people don't read it. Oh, IJ, let's see. I'm going to use this deck. All right, thank you, Ashley. You'll be added. All right, for IJ, he spoke to Nat again, and she wished him a happy holiday and good week ahead. How is she feeling afterwards? Oh, too many cards. How is Nat feeling after the conversation? All right, we have the Four of Wands, so I do feel like she's happy. I feel like she could be around family or friends today, but it's like there's joy, there's happiness around her, and obviously already talking to you and speaking to you already put her like in that mood. I also see her like wanting to experience these things with you in a more physical form. Yeah, the Eight of Wands is here. Hold on, it came out in the reverse with the Hermit in the reverse, so hold on. Why is it in the reverse? Because I'm seeing, hold on, let me clarify. Why is the Eight of Wands? I feel like she's could be busy today, IJ. Yeah. With the Judgment and the Moon, I'm getting like you may not feel her energy too heavy today, because I feel like she's distracted with like family, and not saying that she's still not into you, obviously that doesn't change, but because she's gonna be distracted, you may not feel the heaviness of her energy. I do feel with the Hermit is like we're in a good place. um Show me the Hermit in the reverse. Yeah, the Four Cups is in the reverse. So it does feel to me like there's like she's choosing happiness today. She's like being free. She's letting go of like work drama or like work stress. She's just like letting herself be free. Um so yeah, um you may not feel her energy like heavy. You're still gonna feel her, but it's not gonna be in a heavy type of way. The Eight of Swords. The Seven of Wands. I feel like tonight you may feel her energy because it does feel, and it doesn't feel heavy. Yeah, because tonight I feel like when she lays down, like those thoughts may come in. So you may feel a little bit of that heaviness come in at night. Um, Hi, Gypsies. Thank you. Same to you. But I feel like she's going to be in meditation. So it's not a thing where it's like she's there lost in thought, not sure what to do. She's kind of like meditating and like letting go, decompressing from this week, from just the weekend, and then trying to go into it like into the week with like a more clear mind. I'm seeing her listening to her intuition when it comes to you. So if you get more communication from her between now and tomorrow, I feel like it's just her following her intuition, her listening to her inner voice, her listening to her inner critic, but not in a bad way. um how she's feeling overall when it comes to you, I feel like she's feeling good. She's seeing you as the King of Pentacles, so you do show up for her as someone that's very, very reliable. I wanted to get something on the Seven of Wands. Look, it's crazy because I just noticed that she has like a light that's coming from like the middle part of her chest. I feel like when she meditates and like she feels your energy, or she tries to like tap in, not tap into it like and to get message, but like tap into it to feel that closeness, it feels there. Like she gets that feeling in the middle of her chest. So that's how she knows she's connected to you. Um, and it feels like that's her intuitive way of knowing that you're near. We have the Devil. Someone. With the Queen of Wands. I'm getting attraction here too. With the King of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Queen of Wands, I feel like you both could be in this energy. I want to say like everything is light. So like I said, even if you feel her energy heavy today, at some point to like later today, just know it's not because she's going through anything bad. It's literally her just trying to feel your energy, her meditating, her decompressing from the week. So it's like she's letting go of those emotions, and I feel like you help her balance herself out. um so she's feeling good. She's happy that she already talked to you. She knew she would have a busy day, so she was trying to make sure that she got back to you at a before. I don't know why I just heard before she starts drinking. So she may be having a little drinky drink today. That's what I have for you, IJ. Alright, I'm gonna use the restroom. Diamond, I told Jess we was looking for her. I'm gonna use the restroom, grab the Lenormand deck, and just we will get started with you. Alright, be right back. Alright, never mind. Somebody's in the bathroom and I do not feel like going downstairs. All right, just post your whichever one you want to do first. Let me know. All right, got you. We're gonna do the mini first. General reading for Just. Let me put my little um. I didn't even think anyone was gonna come in to the live. I was like, people are probably out. I'm over here like going live on Easter Sunday, but then I was like, let me just go on, even if it's for a little bit. Um. General reading. The Empress is here. The Eight of Pentacles. The Judgment. The Death card. The Devil in the reverse. The Two of Swords in the reverse. So with the Empress being here, this is you, like you embodying your Empress energy, like you're evolving, you're also like just there's growth here, accomplishing things. With the Eight of Pentacles, I am seeing a need to focus on your like goals, personal goals. There's a lot of positive potential here for you. I'm also getting like mastering some type of skill, so that's something that could be coming up for you. Just working hard, right? Always having high standards, of course. And with the Judgment, I also see some type of like spiritual awakening, or just trying to listen to your inner calling. um you're going to be entering a new phase where things feel more, I want to say, balanced for you. And I'm getting major spiritual transformation with the Judgment and the Death card. The Death card, I feel like you're cutting loose ends, tying them up, burning them, and following your heart when it comes to decision making. Like you're kind of ending certain cycles that no longer serve you and entering new beginnings. There's a rebirth here. The Devil is showing up in the reverse, so I'm seeing releasing limiting beliefs, negative thoughts, um kind of restoring control in how you react to things, and like you're detaching from things that again do not serve you a purpose, right? They're no longer serving a purpose. And this could be thought patterns, this could be just physical patterns, this could be routine. Give me the Two of Swords in the reverse. Why is it? The Emperor is here, but he's in the reverse. So why? I feel like too, let go of control is what I'm getting, because I feel like this is your energy. Like, there's a need to let go of control. There's a need to let go of the tight hold that you have towards certain things. That's many. I just need one more. Show me. All right. The Wheel of Fortune and Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Yeah, I feel like if you don't start letting go of like trying to control an outcome or things in general, you're gonna find yourself a little stressed out. In your head, having negative thoughts, um, when you're already releasing them. Show me one more for this Nine of Swords. The Five of Cups. Yeah, there's like need to let go of the past, like past regrets. It's okay to move on from it and like let it be. Like, we all make mistakes. It's okay. So yeah, it's like a time for moving on, which I feel like you will. I just feel like you may make sure that you don't find yourself in that back and forth energy where it's like, I'm ready for new, but I'm still focusing on the old. So that is what I have for your journal. All right, let's do your Lenormand. What is Justice to know about her manifestation? All right, we could close donations at 5:15. What is Justice to know about her manifestation? The clouds, the path, or the path, the coffin, the woman, the book, the child, the moon, the clouds, to the path. Choice is unclear. Decision brings sadness. Procrastination. Path is uncertain. Decision causes doubt. Choice is troubling. So this could be you doubting your powers. Okay. Um. Negative decision. No plan. No choice is made. Bad plan. Making final plans. End of the road. Dead end. No options. No way out. Okay. What is the coffin? Negative woman, grieving lady, widow, empty woman, unlucky woman, bad woman, dying woman, closed off female, decreased female, silent woman. I feel like this could be you. What I'm getting is that was you could be feeling a little negative coming up when it comes to your manifestations. Um Again, it's like you're doubting your power is what I'm getting. So be mindful of that because I'm getting you doubting your power and feeling unlucky or feeling like, oh my God, like I feel like nothing is happening. And yeah, there this is where I feel like you're gonna be at. So let me see the woman to the book. I got you. So I got IJ and then Brianna. Wait, no, it's the woman to the book. Hold on. Secretive woman, educated woman, mysterious lady, unknown female, intelligent woman, author, academic, female student, female teacher. I want to say don't start thinking that there's someone else in the picture because there isn't. And I feel like this is what it feels like. Like you're going to start like having these illusions or like possibly negative thoughts, doubting yourself because you see something that you start questioning, but spirit saying it's not what you think, it's not what it is. Um, I have the child to the clouds. Insecurity, depressed youth, a sad child, obscure beginnings, mis- misunderstood, puzzling first step, lost youth, confused. Girl, I think that this is him. He's gonna come towards you, but I feel like I don't know why the energy feels like that. It's not bad because this is a warning for you to like just redirect, right? So remember, we always say like if they feel your energy, they feel our energy, right? So if you are like a little chaotic, he is. Excuse me, he is too. So he's having like a he's like ready. He's like they're taking the first step, but it feels unsure. He feels unsure. What is the child to the path? Guys, there's a chance for you guys to win a free reading. You just gotta read. Um, Unusual start, multiple children. Choice is simple. Unfamiliar child, planning a new beginning, possibly innocent. Path leading to a fresh start. So there is gonna be okay. So spirit is saying there's gonna be mindful of your energy, be mindful of your thoughts, because you're gonna cause some confusion. But however, you do have a new beginning here, and I feel like it has to do with your manifestation with your person, rather than anything else. What is the child to the coffin? End of innocence, the last child, death of a child, no children, mourning a child, ill child, bad start, the end of the beginning, bad childhood, letting go. So, all right, no stuff taken. So, this for me feels like right now is like you have the power to change the outcome and you don't want it to be short lived. So, it's your chance to like I want to say don't change anything that you're doing except for if you're in having bad thoughts. Your new beginning will start, but now how to keep it and keep it going is up to you. Um the child, young lady, vulnerable woman, immature woman, new woman, petite lady, innocent woman, short woman, naive lady, playful woman, inexperienced woman, timid woman, slight woman, a girl. Yeah, I feel like this is you. Kind of like bring your childlike energy into into the connection, but also don't let your old self fuck up what your new self is trying to create. Um, what is the child to the book? Unknown vulnerability, mysterious child, learning new knowledge, secret child, smart kid, masking vulnerability, secret. So this for me feels like him. Like he I feel like you have not seen him in a vulnerable place, and he's gonna show up as a bit vulnerable, but then he may shut down. He may shut down. I feel like he gets scared to be vulnerable. What is the coffin to the moon? Void, of course, moon, creative block, feeling emotionally empty, emotional void, feeling nothing. I feel like he's gonna be vulnerable and tell you, like, express his feelings, and could be expressing things that happened to him in his childhood. That's what I'm getting, like expressing what happened to him in his childhood, like things, what and why he reacted the way that he did when it came to you. There could be some trauma from his childhood that he let trickle down into your new connection. Um, the moon, the book to the moon, I'm getting night school, ocular student, art school, psychology studies, paranormal novel, fantasy novel, dream journal, feelings are unknown, emotional intelligence, psychic training. I'm getting this is him. I feel like being vulnerable with you is gonna be hard, but he's wanting for you to understand why he is the way that he is. So I do see that as well. Show me the clouds to the moon. Feeling confused, lunacy, moon madness, moon phases affect your mood, mood swings, feeling blue, feelings are vague, going through phases of doubt, feeling ungrounded, the subconscious mind, emotional turmoil. So again, it's mentioning the subconscious mind. So remember the energy that you're putting in there is going to be reflected. So be mindful of that. Be very mindful of that, because I don't know why I'm seeing your thoughts are going to be a little bit all over the place coming up. Um, the path to the moon. Emotional decision, off the beaten path, magical path, creative option, intuitive choice, intuition guides your choice, influence decision, recognizing possibilities. All right, yeah, he's gonna start seeing. I feel like how it's coming in is like he's gonna start seeing the possibilities of things going well, where maybe he has been pessimistic and has thought like more so of things going bad. So now he's gonna start like that shifting. It's like he's reached a plateau of like being in this negative energy. I think I said this to you, and now he's making that shift towards now starting to be more optimistic. The woman to the moon, and you're not gonna see these changes because these feel like they're more spiritual and internal. So you're gonna maybe feel like I don't see no type of movement, but I feel like they're letting you know there is movement. Just it's you're not seeing that. The woman to the moon, feminine, creative lady, emotional woman, intuitive woman, moon faced woman, compelling woman, fantasy woman, sensitive woman, female witch, skillful woman. So you're showing up as a sensitive woman for him, and this is why he feels like he needs to start opening up to you. He needs to start talking to you. When it comes to your manifestation, I do feel like you may have some confusion. That's why they're telling you like go regroup, you know, re don't make any changes, right? Unless it's like when it comes to like mental dieting or your routine, but don't change what you already have. Keep pushing that forward because it is causing a change, and it's a change from within with him. Like it's not like an outside, change. It's more within, which is what you're needing, right? Because you who wants the same person back? So that's what I have for you, Jess. I hope that was helpful. That was a lot. All right, next is Ashley. So Ashley, if you're here, go ahead and post, or let me know what you're donating for. I know you're donating for messages. Don't even change it with him. Keep that shit. Yeah, yeah, because the more you change things, the more you're just telling yourself that it's not working. So I had to do that with myself too. Like when it comes in general, because you remember the way we manifest is like people don't get that we're manifesting all day because how we manifest, we're feeding ourselves thoughts. Um, so it's very different. Here's the purple. Has anyone read the message on how to win a free reading? Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't do it. You don't need to. Just stay consistent, you know? Because the more you change things, the more you're telling yourself it's not working. And you're kind of just like starting over, basically. All right, well, Bob, what do you want to say to Ashley? All right, I never expected to feel this way about you. If repetitive numbers have been stalking you lately, it's a sign we're getting closer. No one understands me the way you do. What do you want to say? Okay. I've been cheated on before, and now I struggle with trust. I can feel your energy everywhere I go. I'm going to make a decision very soon. Don't give up on me. Okay. Do you feel me? I'm very sad when I feel you walking away from me. Help me heal by focusing on your healing. You are the key. I'm so in denial about my feelings for you. I'm tired of pretending I don't care about you. That's that in denial stuff. It's coming up. I want to bring back stability into our connection. This is more than just lust, and you have let's stop fighting about the same old thing. So that is what I have for you, Ashley. All right, bathroom break, guys. I'll be right back. You're welcome. stand on biz like a statue, though. That's funny. IJ, you can post your question. I'm eating a Three Musketeer. Oh shit. Okay. I thought you were saying please. Like, shit, give me some info. Alright, guys, just FYI, all donations are closed for today. I don't know if I'm coming back on later. I don't think so. But you know, you just never know with me. You just never freaking know with me. So, alright, let's see. Let's see. So, IJ also heard from Nat's Virgo Princess me. What does she want? Alright, we got the Empress here. Damn, the Emperor's been coming out a lot today. This girl feels, it's funny. I feel like it was a spontaneous reach out, to be honest, with the Fool and the Judgment here. It wasn't like something planned. She does think that she is like God's gift to, you know, to the world, okay? Which I'm not mad at that. Think what you want. Big yourself up. Um, so she's, I don't know, like she's feeling good. Like she's feeling like, yeah, really good. It feels like a spontaneous type of energy. Like there was no plan behind it, or like there's no want behind it. I don't feel like it's coming in with bad intentions. But let me see. The Page of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups. Oh God. The King of Cups in the reverse. This is a little weird because I'm getting like there was no real intention behind it. Like there's no ill will. But then at the same time, I'm getting some type of emotional manipulation here. I don't know if she has like a crush on you, is what it feels like. Like there's like a crush here, is what I'm getting. I don't know if she has a family, because I feel like that's coming in the center. Like a family's coming in the center. So it's like she does this small talk with you. unintentionally, but deep down there is like, yeah, like some interest here, a like there's interest, there's romantic interest. I don't know if regularly talks. I don't see. Oh wait, that was. As far as you know, she is with someone. Oh, okay, wait. I'm just seeing the message. Sounds accurate. I remember what her last name was when we were in undergrad, but she got married before she got married. Wait, she got married yesterday? Wait, what the fuck? I'm confused. Wait. As far as I know, she is with someone. Okay. And then you said she got married yesterday. So that's why that's here. That's why I'm like, there's a family card here. But I feel like she kind of has, like, there is some type of interest here where she's keeping it secretive. Um, so it's like her way of still being in, like, her talking to you is like her way of, like, still having some type of access without being open. Oh, she got married a couple of years ago, then divorced. Now I think she is with someone. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. So yeah, there is like there is some type of like, even though I feel like she's not gonna act on it like, directly, there is that interest there. Um, yeah, the Magician and the Five of Pentacles. I want to say too is like she's gonna let things be. Like I don't see her kind of putting that effort because of her circumstances. So she's gonna just keep herself left out in the cold, basically. I know she's kind of sneaky. That's why I keep a distance. Yeah. Yeah, she's trying to keep things like, oh, like, no, it's just small talk, but deep down is because she has some type of interest. Yeah, the sun is here. So it's like she gets happy when you respond, basically. So I do feel like there is some type of, and it's weird. Like why I say her energy is weird because I don't feel like she's doing anything malicious, but there is an underlying reason for it. You know. So yeah, that's what I'm getting with that. You're welcome. All right, so I have Brianna's question, and this is my last question for the day, guys. I do have 3 people that enter. So, Diamond, Amira, and Black Widow, are you guys here? If not, I will do it. I will announce when I'm gonna do it so that you guys can be here. Let me go to Brianna's question. Brianna, are you here? Are you in here? All right, so you're in here. Alright, so for Brianna, let's give her 146.05, Jess. I'm sorry, 146.10. Alright, let's see. For Brianna, is my spell going to work with what I have in mind for it so far? Yeah, I did call you. You didn't respond. I just told Jess to put a timestamp for you. Why do you guys do that? I did call for you. You guys either are be behind or on the audio or something. But let's see. Yeah, I literally said that. But then I mentioned something else. Yeah, I know, Alina. All right, so let's see. Is my spell going to work with what I have in mind for it so far? Okay. I don't know. All right, so we have the Ten of Wands. The World card. Oh. and the Queen of Wands. I'm getting a yes, and Spirit saying you need to be confident with what you're doing, that the hard work you're putting in is going to work for you. I'm also getting that it's going to bring, because for me, the World card is about an accomplishment. So, yeah, I feel like it's definitely going to work for you. With the Ace of Cups as well, this is all about something new coming in. So, yeah, you're getting a yes. So, that is a yes for you, Brianna. All right, so is Diamond here? Diamond and Black Widow. Are you ladies here? I'm going to do it. Let me write your names down. And all this are closed, guys. I will be back either later or tomorrow. Not sure. But yeah, all this are closed for this live. Since it's only you three that entered the raffle, I'm going to do it like this. So let's do... All right, Black Widow. You're welcome, Umbry. Thank you, Amira. And we have Diamond. Alright, so let me fold these. I need my little... just look at you being fair. If anyone else wants to enter, you got 1 minute to read the pin message and read the description on how to enter. And you have to post your like. So, yeah. So, I'm going to give this 1 minute. I mean, description. There isn't a pin. Yeah, no. It's not in the pin message. It's in the description. That's how I'm gonna do it from now on. Well, I don't know yet. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna switch it up. All right, nobody else enter. Cool. It's fine with me. So let's... Who gets... Oh, Black Widow gets it. I don't know why I just knew. And look, I have all three names just so everyone can see. But I had a feeling it was Black Widow. I even named her first, and she was the second person on the list. She was the third person on the list. Amira is there, and there goes Diamond. But I'm going to do another raffle tomorrow for everyone that donated this week. So just be on the lookout for that. Diamond right there. So Black Widow can claim her reading. She has until tomorrow to claim it. Because then we're moving on to the next one. So that is it for today, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna come back on later. I may or may not, but we'll see. So I will talk to you guys later. I hope you guys have a good Sunday if I don't come back on, but I will definitely be back on tomorrow. So bye.